There we go.
May have pine needles in it.
Well, I'm Wombat,
And I'm Chippy.
and we're here at Lake Jindabyne talking about one of our most used and favourite items from our time on the Australian Alps walking track. So we hiked 660 kilometres through the snow, and the MSR Reactor 1.7 litre gas stove was with us every single night and boiled well over 100 litres for us.
And melted a fair bit of snow too when we were desperate.
Yeah, so we're gonna delve right into this one and get some specs on this for you.
Getting into the specs, the reactor, 1.7 litre, has a packed weight of 510 grams.
So that includes the small pack towel it comes with, the reactor heat exchanger, the lid, and the locking handle mechanism, and the 1.7 litre pot.
Paired with a 4-season gas mix, around 227 grams, you can boil about 22 litres of water, with a litre taking about 3 minutes to come to the boil.
The burner head is enclosed by a super efficient heat exchanger for maximum protection from the wind.
The MSR reactor outperforms the competition with unrivaled boil time.
The reactor 1.7 litre pot perfectly fits a 227 gram gas canister, the heat exchanger itself, the towel, perfectly inside the 1.7 litre pot, so you're not going to have to store anything outside of your system.
Very compact, but you may want to stuff it with something else, just so it doesn't bounce around.
So we'll talk about the different sizes and what they're appropriate for. So we found the 1.7 litre absolutely perfect for the two of us. We probably ate about the food of 4 people.
Yes.
And this served perfectly. We'd have tea every night, coffee in the morning, alongside 2 dinners and 1 or 2 breakfasts.
And dessert,
And
which is also breakfast dessert, because, oh my god, it was amazing.
So, would strongly recommend the 1.7 litre for potentially 2 to 4 people travelling through the snow. Whereas if you're a solo traveller, I think the 1 litre system would be a lot more appropriate.
You could get away with the 1 litre for 2 people. You'll just be boiling and, turning it on and off again, doing multiple rounds.
Yeah,
Just not as ideal.
Because while it is a 1.7 litre pot, it does recommend the max fill is a litre. So you gotta bear that in mind when you're boiling water. And that's all we really used it for, and it's all you should really use the MSR reactor for, is to boil water and either rehydrating food or adding tea or adding coffee, just to keep the
longevity of it.
longevity of it.
That's the word he was looking for.
Thank you for that. And then I'd say for groups, like 4 or more people, then you'd start to get into the realm of the 2.5 litre system, which can do enough water for 5 freeze-dried meals at the same time, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, so that's our one last bit that took us a while to figure out with this pot.
Yes.
We're so silly. So the handle on the MSR reactor has a dual function of locking the lid in place to create a solid pressure vessel, but once you unlock and take the lid off, it also functions as a handle.
What?
Which took us way too long to figure out.
Way too long.
It was kind of embarrassing. So that's our experience with the MSR reactor.
But if the reactor is full to the brim, The handle is definitely less sturdy.
Yeah, it can't support more than the 1 litre maximum that it advises, so...
Note, do not burn yourself by trying.
Keep it to a litre, and the handle should be pretty bomb. Yeah.
Clean it off?
Yep.
How hot is it? Not that hot.